A lot of the time, like in the Christian bubble, in a sense, sometimes people don't share until it's already the good part. They're too embarrassed to share like the hard part, and then they'll finally like, oh yeah, I was in a rough patch. God finally answered my prayer, and so like it's so good now.
What is your relationship with God look like right now?
Pretty rough. Pretty angry with him for the last couple of years. I've had some outbursts, but yeah, like at this time right now, I've mentioned it to a couple of people. I like to use analogies quite a bit when explaining things. I find it helps paint a picture a lot better. Like, I know God's real. He's been real in parts of my life that I can't deny. I can't say he doesn't exist. I know he exists. I know he's good. But right now I'm too pissed off to have a good relationship with him. So my analogy would be like, we're living in the same house, but I'm sticking to my own room. I don't even want to go in the same room that God's in. Like, if he's in the living room, I'm peacing out, I'm going elsewhere. If he's in the kitchen, I'll go in the kitchen when he's done, type of thing. And I don't want to interact with him. Still in his house because I can't deny him, but I don't want to talk to him. I was trying to pursue policing for, a decade maybe, and I genuinely thought, he pushed me into that direction. Like, I've been beaten up, I've been, verbally abused by people. I've seen the disgusting parts of people, and I even had one of my most intimate moments with God in policing. Getting beat up, covered in blood, and I was, in the situation. I was dealing with a drunk person that decided to, fight while I was working security and in uniform. We're in the middle of fighting this guy, and everyone's all like, you're beating up on him because he's native and blah, blah, start yelling at us, right? To credit the whole thing, like, not everyone was bad. There was a recording of it, but someone was like, leave them alone. They're just doing their job. So there was that one person. And I bring up this story that helped me push that career in policing because, aside from being covered in blood, someone in the crowd stole my phone. And I had a lot of precious memories on it. I didn't have it backed up. iCloud wasn't that good back then. And someone stole my phone and tried to extort money from it. And I was willing to pay because I valued those memories, and I was pissed. I was pissed at people. I didn't go to work the next day. I was just too emotionally beat up. I had two people call me. I had one person call me, and it was actually an atheist coworker that called me first. And he's like, we're built differently. When a fire happens, like, most people want to run away, but we'll run towards and try and help out. And it was encouraging. He knew I was Christian, and he always bugged me. But the one person that helped me get through, I met up with him, and he just went straight to scripture on me after I told him everything that had happened, how mad I was, and if I should be pursuing this career. And he asked me, he's like, do you remember what Jesus said on the cross before he died? I was like, no, like, what did he say? Like, just before he died, Jesus said, forgive them for they do not know. And that hit me like a truck. I was like, yeah, these people don't need to know what I'm doing. If I am sure that what I'm doing is right, if I have to go in and get beat up, if I have to be that front line so that these people don't have to see this disgusting side of people, then I think God's calling me towards policing. And that pushed me, that drove me. And if you haven't had a moment like that, I don't know, it's real. Like, God is real. And thinking about the moment, like, God is real, but yeah, right now I'm still pissed at him.